Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So we've got some envelope pockets to show you today. So it's kind of like making an envelope from scratch, and it's the, you know, the side bit. So you can use envelopes. I've not. I just made them. I could have made them with my envelope board, but I know not everybody's got one. So what I've done is I've got my own way around it. Just paper pads. That's from when I worked in for Do Crafts. I've got wood and all that kind of element there. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to see what I've got. So there's a dotty one. I think we'll use the dotty one. Now this, I think is 5 by 5, or it might be 6 by 6. It's 6 by 6. It's actually just under 6 by 6, but you can use a 6 by 6. So how I do this is I put the corner to corner, because what I want to do is find my middle. And I just put my corner to corner, and I just press in the middle there. So I've got a line. And then I do the opposite side, corner to corner, and just press in the middle. So I've got a nice kind of cross. What I'll do is I don't know whether I'm going to be able to, but it's there. So then what I do is I bring a side in, and I make sure that the point is on the cross, but not in the middle. I leave it kind of just under a finger width away. Then what I do is I don't do that one. I take these two sides in, and I fold it over again, probably about the same width there over. But I make sure that it's level. If it's not level, and then I try and match the fold, you know, this fold here, with the size of that one before I actually fit it down. Push that back a bit, and there we are. And there we are. So normally you would put that side in, and this would be your bottom flap, and that would be your top flap. And if you want, because you've got it folded over on itself, you can cut those corners out. But these make nice little envelope tags. And I've seen something similar. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this down. So I'm just putting my glue on there, just up to there, and stick that down like that. Then what I want is I want my glue from there, and this is kind of a no measure thing, and I just put a little dot and some down there like that, and that will stick that down. Now what I should have done was ink drown that, but I didn't, so not to worry. But I will ink round. I'm just using rich cocoa. I've got another one. Alright, so we'll be able to see better with this. What I'll do is this is a bit thicker as well. It's scrapbook card. So I'll do it inside out so I can see that. So again, corner to corner. Corner to corner. And there you are. So you can see. And then what I do is just under a finger width, probably a nail width, and keep my point on the line, because if I use that as a guide then I know I'm straight. And then I fold that one over, and that's kind of a nail width there. And again, keeping and just try and make sure that these two little edges are roughly about the same size. And if you do that, you're more or less going to get it right. And if you wanted, you could put boob page or whatever in. That one over, and that one from there. And that one there, just to make sure that it sticks down and you've not got any flappy bits moving about inside. And there we are. Then if you can hear chatter in the background, it's my husband. He's on the phone to his brother in the States, so they don't see, well, we saw them last year. That'll be next year before we see them again. So there we are. So there's the cross. So again, there's the middle there. Keep my point on the line and keep my point on the line here. So it's a way, you know, a way of doing your envelopes as well. It's an easy way. And as I said, you can use envelopes if you can, you know, pull them apart and then just leave that out. And I think I'll just leave that one white. So we'll try a smaller. Now these are 4x4 pads. So we've done a 6x6. See what colours we've got. Oh, that nice pink dots. I like that one. I did the music page one. Flowers, more dots. I'm going to do this one. And I could do exactly the same, point to point. And so that's your bottom. You get your bottom down first, so your bottom doesn't go up to the middle, but your two sides kind of go over the middle, and you keep them, the points level with the lines. And this is kind of a thinner paper, so we can you don't have to cut the bulk out the bottom, and stick that one over. Do that point, and from about there and down. And there we are. So again, point to point. point on the opposite side and just press that down. So we'll get that up there. When you sat over it, you can actually see the crease. I know it probably doesn't show on the video as well, but you can actually see it. This is going to be a little bit thinner, I think, because I've got a larger overlap there, which is fine. And we'll, oh, this is brown, so I'll load my sponge up so it's a little bit thicker. And I can see it's definitely showing. Okay, I'll see if I've got some music paper. I've got some music paper in here somewhere, and I think it would be nice with music paper. I keep my bits of the pages. There we are, music paper. So again, I'm going to put this over here and I'll overlap it, so really it should be straight down there, but I'm going to, oops, just draw around it. That should be enough. And then cut it inside on the line. And then we'll have a look at that. That's better. Yes. No, it's not. I don't believe I did that. Never mind. We'll have a bit of book page as well. Oh, dearie me. We'll have a bit of a collage. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down first. And it won't matter because you've got stuff in there anyway, so. But I am going to ink around this one. And we'll ink around the bottom as well, so it looks as though it was done on purpose instead of a happy accident. And then we'll just slide that in place. So I'm just trying to cover most, and what we'll do is we'll put that one over there because I've got all of them sort of like facing over, but we'll do a little bit different. So we'll get that corner done, and from there and then fold that over. And we'll just pop a little bit of glue in there. And there we are. And then just go over it with your ink. There, it is a little bit shorter. I mean, even that one's a little bit smaller than that, so it doesn't really matter. But there we've got some nice little tag pockets. So just let me... So these are, some of these are Tracy Fox labels. I like my Tracy Fox labels. Some of them look like inserts from dictionaries. Approved. That one says Easter. This one says Rosebud, so we'll do these. So I think we'll do the pink one first. And I'm just going to trim it straightish. And then I like to sort of like put it over to one side so it looks as though it's wrapped around, you know, like a wrap and fixed in. And I'll have this one. This one says cheerful. And it's full of good spirits, that's what it means. That's what the definition written underneath. And we've got one of the, this is like the love hearts, and here in the UK we get like heart-shaped fizzy candy. It's like chalky, but it's candy, and it has sayings on it, and this one says be mine. I think it's a die set I got, and I must have cut them all out and then shoved them in my label box. So we'll put that there. And that looks quite nice. So I'm not going to put grommets in those ones. And this one, no, I don't think I want a brown one on there. What have we got here? That's Easter, so we'll do this one as the big one. Yep. We've got some of this, and I'm just wondering if that's, yep. Do it that way. I'll have it that way with the pattern. Yeah, I think that way with the pattern in. Right, I'm just going to try and cut this as straight as I can. And then I'm going to, oops, try and round the corners off. And I'll put that just slightly in. And then put ink round. And we'll have that there. right up to the edge there. And I think, what's this one? No, that's the little bit that I cut off. No, I think we'll leave it at that. We've got some of the curators, I keep calling them curators. I think that's too yellow. Got a circle one here. Yep, put that one on. Yeah, it is that way. So we'll put that one there. And then we've got this one, and I'm going to have a look at the red. Now these are Christmas stamps, but it doesn't matter. I did do them for my Christmas album, but these are upside down, so they need to cut. One's one way and one's the other way, so was when I was doing them on the strip of paper. That one, I think they'll have the postage stamp, and yep, that's certainly it. So that's off a bit, so I'm just going to straighten that up. Not straightened it up very good. That one there. Yep, that one will go there. I took all my nail varnish off, and well, it's gel, and trimmed all my nails down because they were getting really destroyed with the constant gel. It does destroy your nails. I mean, my nails were orange practically. But by Christmas they'll be long again. Doesn't take them long to grow. I think I'll stick with nail varnish for a wee while so I can take it off. Gel's a lot harder to take off because you have to get a gel remover. And there we are. So there we've got the little ones, and they look perfect. So now we've got these, so I think we'll work on this one first, and I've got quite like these. I'm going to work on a plainer paper, I think. Have the plainer side up. And I've got The World's a Better Place Because You're in It. I'm going to trim this down. Don't know how straight I'm getting it, but and then we'll ink round it. So I think what we might do is we might have that like that. I'm going to take a there. And that there. See if I can get these edges just. So I'm just inking the very edges, and it just kind of makes the card pop. You see, this has been put on gold card, which would have been ideal for that. In fact, what did I had some bits of gold card. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll find some gold card. I've got it. So what I want to do is I want to stick that on there. Yeah. And I'm actually going to use Fabri-Tac because it's quite a... I'm not going to use Fabri-Tac because it's glued on. I'll use my glitter glue. Okay, I'm going to use my Right, I need to cut this down a little bit. And that just barely touches over the side, which I'm quite pleased about. I'm just wondering if I should have it that way. No, I'm going to have it that way, so should I have it that way? No, I'm going to have it that way, so I'm going to glue that on first. Stick that down. And I put buttons. I've got hundreds and hundreds of buttons because I used to do button head pictures. You know, draw the stick people and give them button heads and put their names underneath. And there we are. I like that. I really do. So we'll leave that there because we might put some buttons on, we might not. I think we'll do this one next. And I'm going to do it going down that way. So again, I'm just inking round. And we'll pop that right down there. And pop that one there. And we'll have a little bit of red. I think we'll have that there. And these are, most of these are the curator stamps. They're the Tim Holtz, just tiny little stamps, but those ones are Tracy Fox. So there we are. And then we've got the blue one. And I think we'll use another stamped image, and should we have some gold on it? Okay, I'm going to use my trimmer to trim this. Okay, and I think we'll round the corners. That's a round one. And we'll just pop that right into the and we'll round this corner off. I'm going to take it down a bit more. I want less gold on the sides and more around there. That's better. And I'm just inking around it. It doesn't really go over the gold, but what it does is the white core, because obviously it's white in the middle. And no, I don't want that one. Yeah. And I think we'll have the number. I think this is actually out of a product out. I think that's an actual product number. It might not be. It might be a stamp that I've done. So we'll put that on. And I'm just looking at the blue. Do I want a beigey one in the middle? No, I don't want a beigey one in the middle. Put them back in there. I've got this greeny blue like a star. Yep, that'll do nicely. And again, it's just a little die cut. I must have been cutting bits and pieces out with the dies and what? Oh, the stars come out. That's fine. Okay, we'll put that back in. And there we are. So we've got those envelopes done. So I think what we might do is we might look at putting some buttons on one or two of them. Just the larger ones, not the smaller ones. So which ones? And that's metal, so I can't cut that down. I've got bags upon bags of buttons. I really should start using them. I think we'll have a yellow one on that one. No, I don't know whether I actually want a button on that. Not that one anyway. What's this little tiny one? That's nice. And I'm going to stick with the got some multicoloured ones here. And that's how I'm going to have them. So we'll put this we'll put that in that corner. And we'll put that there. So yeah, so I like them. So we'll see what other bits and pieces we've got to go in. I think we'll put this one in the blue one. I think we'll put that one in there. Put this one in there. And then I'm going to put that one in there as well because I like it's the Harvest Moon. I'm not going to put any of them in, but I've got some small cards here. These might be too small. Yeah, they are. So let me have a look at what I have got. Right, so I've got, actually we'll have that one in there. We'll have that one in there, and we will have this one. That's a bit too, that one in there, that's got grey and it's grey and pink. And there we are. So I hope you get something out of that. I hope you've enjoyed it. They're quite easy to do. And as I say, if you fold the other side in, you've got envelopes. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.